Hi there, my friend, Florin again with another Entrepreneurial Mindset. Today we're looking at this persuading, influential mindset and how successful entrepreneurs are really good at persuading and influencing people to follow them, join their team, and purchase their solutions. And looking at that and researching the subject, I realized that there is this understanding that, well, persuasion and influence is more an art than a science or a skill. And I would agree with that. But like if you think about art, right? If you think about painting, right? If you think about design, there are still rules and guidelines, right? So you would say, well, art, it's a lot of creativity. Yeah, and I agree with that. And then that's great. But I don't want you to believe that persuasion and influence are arts. And if you're not creative, if you're not persuading and influential, if you're not born like that, if you haven't developed this skill, that you'll never be able to do that. No, not at all. Persuasion, influence are skills, that you can learn, right? It's the same with communication, public speaking, presentation, are skills that you can learn. So I wouldn't believe in that, buy into that idea that, persuasion, influence, communication are an art, and which means that, well, whether you're gifted or not, and if you're not gifted, then there's nothing you can do about it. No, not at all. It's an art, but all arts have guidelines, have patterns. So what we learn that helps a lot in the communication area when it comes to business or even in a career or entrepreneurship in general is that using personality assessments, and I'm using the DISC personality assessment. I'm certified with this, so I can use that. We give people patterns, right? So instead of saying, everyone is different, well, exactly, everyone is different, but there are patterns that you can identify. So every art, it's creativity, but there are patterns. There are guidelines that you could use, right? So it's not just like someone sitting down and wanted to paint and then just start, every single time they start in another direction from another corner. No, not at all. They have some patterns, right? So what we learn is that when we help people, when we equip entrepreneurs with first understanding their communication style, their presentation style, and then understanding other people's communication and presentation styles, they are able to identify patterns, right? And then because of that, they are able to adapt their communication style. They are able to adapt their presentation style to be more persuading and more influential by speaking the language of the other person. So, persuasion, influence, communication are as much an art as they are a science. So if you're interested more in the science of communication and influence and persuasion, join me on the Entrepreneurial Mindset Show. So every Monday at 5 p.m. Stockholm time, there will be a 35 minutes long presentation workshop on the Entrepreneurial Mindset Show. And next one will be this Persuading Influence and Mindset Show. So I look forward to see you there. Go to entrepreneurialmindsetshow.com and make sure to get registered to get a reminder and also the participant guide. Okay? Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to see you there. Okay? Take care. Bye-bye.